Hello friends, I am Vijan Variavaril. All are welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous video on electrified section, we have gone through the general features of electrified section and also dealt with the programmed power block. Now in this video we are going to see the emergency power block given to loco pilot, and also the isolator keys, that is the staff responsibility on this isolator keys, and local power block. Okay, now let us see what is meant by this emergency power block. During emergency power block, as the name denotes, it is taken during emergency. Here itself we can take where we have dealt with this programmed power block. Suppose there is OHG breakdown in the section, or there requires an urgent repair work for this OHG. OHG is to be attended immediately. In such a situation, the emergency power block will be taken. What is meant by this OHG breakdown? Suppose the OHG has fallen, that is because of some tree fallen on the OHG, or the mast uprooted, or there happens to be some derailment and after that the OHS hit the mast and the mast has fallen down. In such emergency situations, repairing work has to be undertaken. So in that case, emergency power block will be taken. Sometimes the pantograph of the train engine gets entangled with this OHG line. In that case also, the emergency power block has to be taken. Now let us see the procedure of availing this emergency power block. TPC wants emergency power block to undertake the repair work in this elementary section 22600. So the TPC will inform section controller under ETR form 1 that he is going to take emergency power block in this section from so and so time to so and so time in the elementary section 22600. Immediately section controller will call the station master of both the stations. As in the case of programmed power block, he will give the message that the power block is going to be introduced in elementary section 22600. On getting this information, what all the precautions the station master had taken in the case of programmed power block, all those precautions should be taken. And also he must see that no train is allowed to enter the section. In the case of emergency power block, no train, including the diesel train, that is non-electric trains, also should not be allowed to enter into the section. Without the prior concurrence of the TPC, no train should be allowed to enter into this emergency power block section. That is the difference between the programmed power block and emergency power block. In programmed power block, SM can send diesel train with caution order protection into the power block section, whereas in the emergency power block, he should not send any train into the emergency power block section without the prior concurrence from TPC. So that is the main difference. After getting this information, as usual, station master will make entries in the power block register and also in TXR in reading, and he will use all these power block collars on the required signal knobs and point knobs. Thereafter he will acknowledge the message from section controller. One more thing, all these messages, as I told you earlier in the programmed power block, all these messages will be conveyed with the support of private number. So the exchange of private number is always there in all the messages conveyed between TPC and section controller and station master, and TPC and OHG. All these messages will be supported by private number. Section controller will inform TPC in form ETR1 that he can avail this power block, and all precautionary measures have been taken. Now TPC will inform OHG staff over form ETR2 that they can undertake repair work. Now one more difference between the programmed power block and the emergency power block is that with the train in this section itself, TPC can avail the power block. Suppose a train has left station B towards station C and it has not reached the station C, still he can avail the power block. Whether it is diesel train or electric train, he can avail the power block. And also there can be a situation, so an electric train left towards this station C. By the time there happens to be a tree fallen on the OHE and there is no electric supply, the train is now stranded in the section. So in that case, what is to be done? Only power block is to be introduced and the OH is to be repaired. In such cases, if the train is stranded here, suppose it is to be hauled back to the station B, it can be done only with the help of a diesel loco. In that case, a diesel loco is to be sent to the section to haul back this train. This should be done with the permission of TPC. So these are the main points to remember in the case of emergency power block. Station master must not send any kind of train into the section without the prior permission of TPC when emergency power block is in force. And TPC can take emergency power block with the trains in the section. So these are the differences between the programmed power block and emergency power block. All other things are similar, all other precautions, all other messages exchanged between this TPC, section controller, etc. will be the same. When OHE breakdown is reported on a particular line, the adjacent line should be issued with a caution order. The trains running in the adjacent line should be issued with a caution order. Here, up direction, the OHE breakdown has been reported. So for the down trains, the caution order should be issued from station C with a speed restriction of 20 km/h during day, during night 10 km/h. So now let us imagine a situation. That is, an electric train has left station B towards station C. On the way, a bird hit the pantograph and got entangled in the OHE. Now the train cannot move. If the train is to be moved further, this bird is to be removed or this obstruction is to be removed. That can be done by the loco pilot, but the overhead line is energized and it is 25 kV line. He cannot go to the top of this loco. He cannot board on the top of this loco because there is powerful 25 kV line above this train. Now what is to be done? In that case, the loco pilot will contact the TPC and they will seek power block. TPC will grant power block to loco pilot, but before that TPC will inform section controller that he is going to avail power block in elementary section 22600. Suppose the train is standing in this elementary section. If it is in the next section, then he will avail power block in that section. Here now let us take it is in the same section, this 22600 elementary section, this train has stopped. In that case, TPC will inform section controller the same message, he is going to avail power block, etc. Then section controller will inform station master. Station master will give consent to the section controller. All these things, all these messages under exchange of private number. All precautions also station master must take. Then the section controller will give consent to TPC through ETR1. Then TPC will shut the power in the elementary section 22600. He will also inform the OHE staff that the power block has been given into this section. Now when the power is shut down, that message to loco pilot will be exchanged under PN. Now, so on getting that private number message from the TPC, the loco pilot will board the loco and he will remove the obstruction. And after that, if there is any earthing has been done, that earthing will be removed and the TPC will restore power supply. So in such situations where there is problem for the loco, the power block will be given to the loco pilot also. Now let us come to the isolator keys. In the beginning of explaining this 25 kV working rule diagram, I have told you that there are several isolators in this station. So the isolator is actually, the name is isolator switch. Normally we will call it isolator. By operating this isolator, we can break the circuit. See, this is the isolator. When the handle of this isolator switch is pulled down, what happens is here this connection will be disconnected. So the continuity will be disconnected. Here there is a padlock. Isolator handle will be always kept locked by padlock, and the key, original key will be with the OH staff, and a duplicate key will be with the station master. So now in this yard controlled by this station master, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 isolators. So there will be 7 isolator keys, and these 7 duplicate isolator keys will be at the station, and in the station there will be a glass fronted box kept, and in this glass fronted box all these 7 keys will be kept, and this glass fronted box will be further locked by a padlock, and this padlock key will be with the station master. The rule does not say the padlock key should be kept in the personal custody or safe custody. Anyhow, the key of this padlock will be with the station master. The 7 keys of this isolator will be here, and here the name to this box will be given as isolator key bar switching post key box. Suppose there happens to be a switching post here at the station, a duplicate key of that switching post will also be kept in this box. So it is named as isolator key bar switching post key box. In emergency, the isolator is to be operated by the station master or by the pointsman of the station under the direction of TPC. Whenever a key is taken out from this isolator key box, it should be recorded in the isolator key register. There will be isolator key register at the station, and this should be recorded who has taken the isolator key at what time, and when it is replaced back into this isolator key box, that time also should be written. Not only the station master and the pointsman can take this isolator key, OH staff can also demand the key from this box. Next to this isolator key box, a list will be given in which names of the OH staff will be given who can take this isolator key with the consent of the station master. Here also they must record it in the isolator key register, their name, time of taking the isolator key, and also time of replacing the isolator key in the isolator key box. In case this glass fronted box has broken, that is glass has broken, these keys should be kept in the safe custody of the station master. Here the station is having 7 isolators, and all these 7 isolators are having padlock. This padlock should be intact, and that should be inspected by the station master every day. List of the OH officials who can take over this isolator key has been given to the station by the section engineer TRD or DEE TRD. In the similar way, we can see when the signal people are approaching the station for the key of relay room, same procedure is to be adopted, because the relay room is having very sensitive safety equipments. So when the key is to be given by the station master, he must see that the official demanding this relay room key must be authorized for it. Where is this authorization will be there? In the signal failure register, name of the officials, name of the signal officials who can demand this relay room key will be written. Only those officials should be given the key. During this monsoon patrolling, it is a responsibility of the station master to sign the patrolling book for this patrolman. So who are all the trackmen responsible for this patrolling will not be known to the station master. Here also the rule says that the list of the trackmen who are going to be involved in patrolling duty, who are going to be rostered for patrolling duty, their name, designation, and also their address, that list should be given to the station master along with this patrolling chart. So during monsoon time, patrolling chart will be given. Along with that, the list of the patrolmen who are going to patrol this section should be given to the station master. So in these three cases, where that is in the case of OHE isolator key box, and also in the case of relay room key, and also in the case of monsoon patrolling, this list should be available with the station master. Okay, now we will come to local power block. We have already dealt with the emergency power block and also programmed power block. Local power block means power block taken locally by the OHE staff. See, normally in the case of emergency power block as well as in the programmed power block, TPC will be switching off the line, or TPC will be switching off the elementary section. But here in this case of local power block, only with the consent of TPC, the disconnection or the switching off the power of elementary section will be done by OHE staff. So in the case of local power block, OHE staff will ask permission from TPC, and on getting permission from TPC, OHE staff will approach the station master and he will request a power block in form ETR4. The form used for local power block is ETR4. So in this message, the elementary section in which he is going to take power block will be mentioned, and also the isolators which are going to be kept open. Isolator keeping open means here this is the open condition. Open condition means the switch off condition. No power supply will be there. That is, isolator will be kept in open condition during power block. When the power block is withdrawn, cancelled, this will be again closed. It will be switched on. So now let us see, before going into this local power block, let us see the rule diagram. Here this is the rule diagram normally available in the appendix G. And also, as I told you earlier, this will be exhibited in the station master's room on the wall. Now let us just see what are all these things. Now in this, here you can see 22600, that is the number of elementary section. Here 22601, here 22602, like that it is going. This number is given according to the power supply. That is, the power supply to this line is coming from the direction of station C, or substation is here in this side. So from the substation, when the power is supplied to the line, the elementary section is numbered progressively from there. Here also you can see 22700, 22701, like that it goes. That means power is coming from this direction, from station C direction. Now let us see how long this 22601 elementary section. Here there is an isolator, that is, here from here it is possible to switch off the power, or it can be kept open. Then here it begins, and here there is another isolator. So that means in between these two isolators, this section, this elementary section is called 22601. This elementary section 22601 will be given a particular color, that is any color. Suppose it is blue color, means from here up to here and then up to here it will be colored blue to easily distinguish the elementary section. Now let us take this elementary section 22701. From where it will begin, see here this is the isolator switch, and here it is isolator switch. So in between this section, these two isolators, the elementary section 22701 lies. Now this will be given a separate color. Here suppose it is given a green color, let us take. So this green color will come here and up to here. This is a section insulator, so up to here green color will be there. Then up to here there will be a green color. Then it will come here, up to here there will be green color, and up to this section insulator it will be green color. Then up to here green color. So this much portion will be green color. That means that is 22701 elementary section. Now we can see when this 22701 elementary section power block has been taken, means up to this line here no power supply will be available. It is a dead OHE now, and no electric train should be allowed to enter into this section. On getting this ETR4, SM must see whether there is any, suppose he is asking 2 to 701 elementary section power block, local power block, he must see that there is no electric train in this section, and also he must consult section controller whether there is going to be any down train. In the ETR4, OH staff will be giving the time. Suppose he will be giving for the next 30 minutes, there will not be any electric supply for the 701 elementary section. That way he will be giving the message. So the station master must consult the section controller, that is for the next 30 minutes is it possible to give power block. If the permission from section controller has received, then this ETR4 can be acknowledged. On taking this power block, these two isolators, this isolator and also this isolator, both isolators will be kept open so that there will not be any power supply into this section, and also this line will be earthed. Then they will attend to the OH staff will attend the work. In the case of SM, it is essential to write the power block message in the power block register. There is no PN exchange here because OH staff is directly giving this memo ETR4 to the station master. There is no necessity to give a PN or exchange a PN. On getting this message, station master must write this message in the power block register in reading. All entries in power block register will be in reading. So when it is cancelled, OH staff will close these isolators and power will be resumed. He will inform the TPCs that the power block has been cancelled from so and so time. OH staff will inform station master also power block has been cancelled. So that message will also be in ETR4. Okay friends, now we have got a fair picture on this emergency power block, isolators, local power block, etc. in this video. Still we are having some more items to be dealt with. That is regarding the neutral section and also the permit to work. And also we have to deal with the tower wagon, ladder trolley, etc. Okay, we can see all this in the next video. Bye.